Hello and welcome, my name is John Gotobed and I'm Final Boss Fights GM for this Storm King's Thunder campaign. While the group is travelling to Maud's tribe, they encounter a poisoned unicorn and stop to offer assistance.
That's
Or
So I'm thinking 4 gallons in the 8 and then 2 gallons in the 5 or the 2 gallons in the 3?
Oh, no, he's got it. It's 4 gallons in the 8 and the 5.
Oh, my
The
bad.
3 gallon is the third
is the
cottage.
third house that's been left to nature.
Yeah, fair
Maybe.
enough. Okay.
Is the only one.
At least that's what I'm getting from that last bit of fill it in the manner of the 8 druids. Because in the first place, we're not told how they were before they found love.
Yeah, but now there are 4 in each cottage. Yeah, no, you've got it.
I think I could be 100% wrong, but it could
Right,
be.
that's it. That's it.
Could be.
I knew it was something around those lines. So turn right.
Turn the right, to the right, to the right.
On.
Pardon?
I'm assuming it's my turn.
Yeah, we'll say it's your turn.
Okay, so Lunar, who obviously considers this an incredibly important thing, is going to grab the 8, rush over to the edge. Actually, you know what? She's going to grab the 8 and the 5. No point wasting time running back. Edge, and she's going to fill that 8 to the top.
Okay, that takes a turn, so Sean, decrement the time counter.
Time counter.
Oh Lord, he's dying.
The time counter has been decremented.
Why can't we just let him turn to the shadow? Then we can have an evil shadow unicorn. That'd be kick-ass.
He's not going to turn into shadows. He's going to fucking die. Shut up.
Yeah, well, we can, revive him, and then he can be all skeletal and stuff.
Yeah, because it's working so well for you, Briar.
Kill Tanny. You happy now?
That's alright, I can be right.
Yes, Maddie, they are on a time limit.
It's alright. Right, I'll just haunt you as a zombie from beyond the grave.
So you've currently got a jug of... This is like exams all over again, says Maddie. You've currently got a jug filled with 8 gallons of water.
Okay, well, then obviously I'm going to pour half that jug into the 5-gallon jug.
And how are you going to measure when you've got halfway?
Very slowly and carefully.
Okay.
Actually, hold on. I might have a spell for that.
Ooh.
I'm checking real quick.
Maddie says, "Damn, Luna has roasts for days."
Lunar's a unicorn. She is concerned.
Tanny appears to have frozen.
I can't believe the fucking... Do.
That works. Prestidigitation to do it.
Okay, 1 minute.
That way, she can magically ensure that exactly half the water leaves the 8-gallon jug.
I can fucking help with this. Oh, can I? Do I have that? Do I have that yet? Do I have that?
What are you going to do with prestidigitation?
I'm literally going to use it to fill the 8-gallon and the 5-gallon with 4 gallons each.
I don't believe prestidigitation can do that.
No.
Well, yeah, because if it allows you to clean or soil an object...
Yeah, for dirt, not water.
It doesn't say. It doesn't say. It just says you can do one or the other.
You can clean it or you can mess it, but it doesn't fill it with water.
You can't move it. You're literally...
Okay, now you're just being picky, John. This is a spell that allows you to create a non-magical trinket.
Yep,
Obviously,
it does.
it allows you to create... Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Allows you
Water's
to
not a trinket.
No, but it allows you to create things. List everything, or it's just going to take too long.
It doesn't let you make water because that is a different spell called Create Food and Water, which is a higher level spell than your cantrip.
You are quibbling now.
If it allowed you to create water, then there would be no need for the Create Food and Water spell.
I might have something I can do in terms of water.
What would you like?
Okay, you do it then.
Now we'll be wishing that Mux was here because he's got a decanter of endless water.
That's the thing, though. We can't just use water. We need to move the water from the... We need to use the tainted water.
Yeah.
Which I should be able to do if I am. Are we able to kind of like act freely at this moment? So I toddle over, and I will control water.
Oh. Ooh.
Okay.
And I will control exactly 4 gallons of it.
Okay.
It works.
So Luna, you're holding this 8-gallon jug of water, and 4 gallons floats up out of it, and in sort of a tidal wave, lands in the 5-gallon.
And then, as for pièce de résistance, I like part a little bit of the little pond.
Just for showing off purposes.
For showing off purposes, I kind of like control it to look like Luna's father, and then like an arrow going through his head.
Okay.
But not the time.
Always the time.
So you've now got 4 gallons in one, 4 gallons in the other. Sean, decrement the time counter.
Decrement the time counter!
Then we have...
Decremented.
Okay, and now we have to say her name with hope.
I presume we have to get the jugs over there. Does it specify they have to be at her?
No, it just said we had to fill them. It didn't say anything about having them at her feet.
It couldn't.
It just said that that's where they were. Somebody's carrying one of these because an empty jug is a lot lighter than a heavy fucking full jug. So, these aren't busy.
So I think we carry them over just in case it goes like, nope, that's not good enough.
Okay, so you carry it back to the feet of the statue. Decrement the time counter.
Rolled 16. Possible thingy.
And what do you do now?
Say her name in a hopeful voice.
I've forgotten her name.
Does anybody
Didn't hear
remember?
John when he said it. It cut out.
Alora, isn't it?
Alona.
Alona. Yeah. Yay!
There is a flash of light, emerald light, from all 3 of the jugs, and tendrils of the energy spread out into the pool, and the water shines with a green light that I don't have access to that sort of special effects. Then fades to a pristine, almost mirror-like water.
Now that
Sean.
looks like tasty fucking water.
Decrement the time counter.
Decrement it!
We need to go back to the unicorn.
The water in the jug that you're holding, Sean,
Mm-hmm.
shines with a green light still.
Woo!
Oh shit!
Let's get it back.
get water back to the unicorn. It might help it.
So, my best bet is to turn back into Vulture Boy and fly back over.
Okay.
Yeah, do that.
You carry that? That's 4 gallons of water.
I'm a
That's
giant vulture.
Can you carry it without spilling? Maybe I should do Misty Step instead.
Yeah, I think that would be better.
If you want to go Misty Step instead, that's fine by me.
Just think it might be less,
Less taxing.
No, I see what it is. You don't trust my flying ability. I see.
Sean,
Yeah.
decrement to the time counter.
I'm doing
Oh shit!
Okay.
Let's go quick.
So, where did it go? Yeah, that was weird. My character sheet closed.
That's not helpful.
So, boom, baby.
Yay.
You rush over to the edge of the water. You poof, and reappear on the other side. Can we?
Tilt the horse's head back and pour the water in.
Yeah, I'll put that in the quotes.
Yay! It's just the way he says it, I really like it.
Decrement the time counter. Sean sitting here like a fucking grot from Warhammer 40k. Yes, boss! I've decremented the time counter, boss! Decrement the time counter, you say?
The unicorn stands, and the dragon returns. The inky black shell around its horn just and shatters away as a golden light bursts forth. The unicorn bows to you, Luna. My name is Alona Vassorum, guardian of this wood, and I am in your debt.
Oh, she's the god. Oh!
So you pretty much just saved that lass.
Maddie says, "Take care, Tanny's laptop."
I need a new one. That's what I'm gonna be asking for my new birthday. Mom, Dad.
I'm gonna jump back to the other side.
I do not ask for your debt. I get an answer for my question.
Ask, and I shall answer.
Why was I reborn as a human and not one of yours?
On this day, I would say that it is so that you can do things with hands that one such as I with hooves cannot. There must be a reason for this.
You have no idea how hard it is to open a jar.
Would you stop ruining my nice emotional moment?
Sorry.
So, you did not forsake me.
You have not been forsaken. You can return to the form when the time is right. There are ways of doing that.
Thank you, my lady.
Then I must go and protect this forest.
Yes.
Your heroism here has saved many lives. And he rides off. He clip-clops off.
Clip-clops off. Wait. So you're actually a unicorn? Oh.
she never forsake me.
I mean, don't cry. She seems nice enough.
She is. She is, Briar. It's not sad tears. I'm so happy. I am so happy.
Oh.
I've come and actually make myself cry, so.
I just kind of like look over at Fenthorpe, just like, what the fuck do I do?
Just kind of mouth. Hug.
Oh, I hug her.
Luna's surprised, but hugs her back.
Yay.
Tight, kind of almost reassuring that things are kind of hug way.
Things gonna be good. And for me, I'm gonna get my head chopped off.
Yep.
So, you three coming back?
Yes.
We're kind of stuck over here.
Talon
I'm gonna
will just
dimension door.
walk through the water
I'm
now.
just waiting.
I'm gonna dimension door it again.
Yagha will come with you because it's better than having a bath.
Wow, stinky little shit. Literally.
He is going to be joining us in about 10 minutes or so.
Alright, well,
You
let's
better.
go.
You head back to Maud's horse and cart, and you travel on for the rest of the afternoon. And as the sun sets, you camp out under the stars, as you haven't done for quite some time.
Luna is just in such a good mood. She's braiding Briar's hair and putting little ice flowers and stuff in it and telling her a bunch of stories of her life as a unicorn
I love
before.
it. I look fabulous.
Lunar is a very happy wizard right now.
So sorry.
Person.
She literally has that expression now.
And you all settle in for the night.
Yeet.
And, come on. Buttons. Press the buttons.
Come on, you son of a bitch. Ooh.
Have
Oh,
friend.
Lord. Oh,
Oh, it's
Lord,
just
he cometh.
Talon. Oh, it's just
Hello.
Talon.
I'll go
Ah,
then.
you're wet.
Yeah, leave. I want Michael. No, joking. You're fine.
You've just missed an encounter with a unicorn. And you waded through some water. So congratulations on that.
Yep.
You don't sound okay.
Tired.
Well, wake up!
As you settle in for a night's sleep,
I just noticed that Maddie's little scream about Caelynn. Why is Caelynn getting her?
why is
Yeah,
Caelynn
she's
getting
getting-
her decapitated?
Yeah, she's getting her head chopped off.
No,
Caelynn head.
protect Caelynn.
Caelynn. Predict.
Briar, can you roll me a Constitution saving throw, please?
I can. Give me 2 seconds.
Decrement the time counter.
13?
Oh, a 13. That is a success.
Oh, shit.
No decrementing the life counter.
Do not decrement the Briar counter.
Let's do it.
Maddie says she refuses the snow, and I refuse this also.
I refuse the snow. Maddie stood outside, just going, I deny you.
No! And the snow just falls back up into the sky. Okay.
Send it over here. I want it. I didn't get my snow.
I want it.
She has been threatening to send us the snow. And the cold.
because that's what Canadians can do.
Yeah.
It's snow and cactuses, I believe.
They control the very fabric of snow.
Obviously, they're Canadian. That's how it works.
Maddie
Don't forget,
says she wishes.
I used to live on the border of Canada. I know exactly how Canadians work.
I know exactly what they're capable of.
I've seen it, man. I've seen it.
The following morning...
I've seen it, man.
I'm not going to continue what I was going to say.
The following morning, you will wake up, mostly refreshed from a decent night's sleep. Yaghol's probably naked again.
How the fuck is he naked in the middle of the door?
Nicole,
I mean,
how do you manage that?
I'm going to
He shrugs and puts some clothes on.
replenish my spell slots.
One of these days, one of us is just going to have to stay up long enough for us to see exactly how he manages that.
I think that's how it's gonna happen.
Briar's still got the braid in her hair with the flowers woven into it.
Aw, I missed that.
Maddie says...
My elbow!
Maddie says she's just going to pick up all of the snow and throw it snowball style across the ocean.
But no, it's been really nice weather.
Because it is March 31st and there are 10 centimetres of snow. Not 10 metres, that would be very different.
Please send us some snow.
No, don't say
No
anything.
place.
No.
No,
Please,
please.
No.
please send London some snow.
Hi, Larry.
No! No! No snow!
Anyway, you travel for another day through forests and following the high road, and
It's the
We
Michael.
lose.
It's the... He can ask the dwarf himself now.
it is Michael.
However, he is very quiet, which makes me think that maybe something's gone wrong.
Oh, no.
He's trying to find his clothes.
Hey everyone!
Hey, Michael.
Sorry for that late delay. I had to sort out my mic. Just
The
to know,
mind? Where did you steal that from?
guys. Just to know, I might be a bit tipsy.
Oh, that's even better.
I just came back from my jazz night.
How was it?
Is it fun?
It was fun, but I'll explain it later. Carry on.
Well, just to catch you and Jeff up with what's been happening. Apparently, first of all, Maddie's going to send Jeff, Jennifer, and Sian the snow because you three want it. You guys set out from Waterdeep and headed north along the high road, and then turned up along the long road. During the middle of the afternoon, on day 1 of your 2 days of travel, you encountered a corrupted pond that had nearly claimed the life of a unicorn. But through use of magics to both cross the water and to manipulate the water itself, you managed to purify the spring and save the life of the unicorn, who offered you a boon.
May I just interject here? We basically did the good ending for the never-ending story.
Yes.
Oh, wait! I purified the water, or did Luna? Who purified?
Luna and Fenthwick acted together to purify the water.
Oh, I could have purified. I could have helped you, but I was asleep I was asleep or something.
The unicorn offered a boon for saving its life, and Luna requested the answer to a question. And it answered the question, and Luna has been very happy ever since. Luna spent the evening, as you settled into camp, braiding Briar's hair and weaving flowers into the braids. And
Okay, for 1 second, I thought you said she was raiding Briar's hair, and I was just like, what's there to find in her hair?
It's getting all the knits out.
just raiding.
Luna's suddenly become a chimp, and she's just
Food's getting low.
braiding Briar's hair and weaving flowers into it, and telling stories of her time as a unicorn. and you are currently on the second day of travel, whereupon in the evening you will get to Caelynn's or Maud's tribe's current camp.
Cool.
Yeah, Kang's gonna die.
No, she's not.
I can't believe Caelynn is fucking dead.
You might want to add another
I doubt
head
that
to
her
your
husband. I doubt
head
that her
collection
husband.
there. You might want to add another head to your head collection there, Briar.
I'm surprised that you guys didn't make the unicorn a pet.
There are
Just a unicorn.
Sorry, a fantastic unicorn.
Goddess of unicorns. It was the unicorn.
The unicorn.
You don't just keep her as a pet.
Of course you can.
You have absolutely no respect.
Tippy tap tap, tippy tippy tap tap.
Sorry, I'm speaking to Larry in the chat.
Who the fuck is Larry?
I don't know, but he's from the US.
He's Larry S. Saunders.
Sanders. You guys spend another fairly long day traveling, and
I spy with my little eye something beginning with R.
Is it road?
No.
Is it
Aw.
rain?
Is it what, sorry, Yago? I mean, it's apparently he's in Avalon.
Yes.
Is it
Come on,
rats?
No.
Rat Damon.
No.
It's not. You're not making it rain, are you?
No.
Making it rain.
Is it rain?
No.
Maddie asks, is it roses?
No.
I don't know how you heard that one, but...
Suddenly from just like Cholt Way.
Is it roses? Shouts Seraphim. No, Maud will turn around. Is it roses?
No.
Begins of R. Is it?
Is it Rasalanta? The sign for Rasalanta?
No.
Is it raging death and destruction?
No.
Reindeer?
Close.
Is it ranger?
No.
Oh.
Is it revenge?
No.
Is it rogue?
No, not road.
I
Is it
said
a rock?
rogue.
Rogue? No.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no, a rock.
Rock!
Is it a
We
rock?
have a winner with rock.
Ooh.
Oh.
I feel like I've accomplished something. What did I win?
You win this Goodberry.
You win the rock.
Yeah.
Oh.
We passed it a few miles back, but
Maddie then asks, is it river? And Sean asks, is it random Sean?
no.
Random Sean.
Suddenly, Sean appears next to the road.
Hello!
Hello there.
Talon has a quick question for the driver,
Yes.
My husband.
and it's not, are we there yet? How far up the long road are we going?
I thought he was going to go come in for a bathroom break instead.
We'll turn off a little bit before Rassalan. I don't know why he's suddenly got this voice.
Yeah, he suddenly got this voice.
He's Del Boy now.
1
Yeah,
minute.
mate. Yeah.
That's horrible.
We'll turn off a little bit. No, it's still going. It's still going very Cockney.
He didn't have Cockney before. Lose the Cockney.
We'll turn
Yes.
off a bit before Rassalanta.
It's a very posh
It's
Cockney.
very posh now.
Now he's going full blown like in what's he talking about? Boise from.
Okay. Well, as long as you're not going as far as Anfield, that'd be great. I'm kind of wanted there.
We'll turn off the road long before that.
Oh, you're wanted everywhere.
Only in it's only Anfield where I'm officially wanted.
It's only Anfield
It's only Anfield where people want me.
and Romford
Kind of comes
and
with the territory of being a
and Carnath Roadhouse and Findalin.
And Teldori.
And as long as we stay away
Everyone-
from the barge right wing completely, that'd be great.
And maybe Westbridge.
actually, can we just like turn around and go back to Waterdeep, please?
No, I'm pretty sure you're wanted there now as well.
I wouldn't be surprised if Sparrow Falls wanted you.
Everybody wants me but you guys, so I'm gonna cry.
Oh, come on, we want you.
You guys, as it gets into middle of the afternoon to late afternoon, you turn off the standard path, and the trip in the wagon gets a lot rougher.
Whoa, Jesus fucking.
I don't like it.
Hugs Talon, hugs Briar close.
Hugs Talon, just hugs himself.
Hugs himself, yeah.
Hugs himself, rubs his arms.
Crawling in my skin.
It's roads, they will not here. Sorry.
Who brought the bards?
And you travel for a few hours along the bumpy roads heading towards the Sword Mountains. And can you make me a perception check as you crest a hill?
I can do that.
Crest a hill.
I will do that without a GM.
Did I click that? Did I click that?
Do you want me to roll that, or do you want me to
No,
roll? Are you happy with
I'll
that?
take that one.
It wasn't
Right,
just
Briar's getting
live
two
this
travel
time.
sick. I whispered it to John by accident, but it's a 28.
How?
Still with the high dice rolls. I was hoping it was a nat 20, to be honest.
So far, we've had one nat 20.
Oh, glad I'm here then. So is he just rolling a 18 by instead?
Right, just what you said before, Jeff. I just like to imagine that you just see this purple tiefling playing goth emo music in the distance.
Yeah. I'm sure that guy looks familiar.
There's just a bunch of flowers growing up in a path.
I can see the family resemblance now, definitely.
Back. What have I missed?
You are approaching Maud's camp,
Fuck.
and I've asked for a perception check, so...
He's strangely like leant over to you and started doing like a dotted line around your neck.
Yep.
With
He's-
cuts
he
here.
says the proper temperature for cooking. Elf
Yeah.
me, it was weird.
Caelynn, could you
Sorry.
roll me a perception check?
Okay.
Perception.
Okay.
20.
Caelynn and Talon, you both see a... Maddie's still refusing your decapitation.
It's just gonna happen. I just realised that Talon's not roll. I don't see Talon's roll.
He whispered it by mistake.
I whispered it by mistake, something from last time we did this.
You see a large series of orc tents spreading out up to the edge of the mountains.
Well, I don't know what these guys are looking at then.
They're obviously just not paying attention. Actually, everybody can see that. You guys can see that this looks unlike normal orc settlements that look very prepared to move on in a hurry. Should they need to. These look like they've been here for a while.
Can we, is there orcs there?
There are orcs there.
Okay, cool.
This settlement looks very settled.
This is a very settled settlement.
It's a very
Yep.
settled settlement.
Would you
Caelynn
say it's
and
an actual
Talon
full-on
see.
village? It's a full-on village that never moved.
It's
Are they-
it's still made of tents. It's still like a nomadic tribal village, but you can see from the way the tents are weathered that they've been set up in this location for a while, and things are like the pathways between the dominant tents have been very
just pretty much just
worn
been waiting for
in.
Maud.
So they've
Can I just-
basically, it looks like they've taken what would normally be their nomadic lifestyle of
Well, they've been here for a couple of months, haven't they?
buildings and just settled.
Can I just say that when they see Caelynn and Maud, are they like, wait, Maud's got a wife?
You're married?
Wait, Maud is married.
You start to pull into the village, the tent village, and you can see orc, like there are orc guards at the entrance who Maud will wave to, and they'll open the gates, and you'll roll the wagon in.
Lord, we know we sent you out to go pick up a harem, but did you have to pick up so many women?
I could see Luna just like, yes, please, you know.
How do the guards look at us? Do they look at us indifferently, suspiciously? What?
They give Maud a thumbs up. Nice.
There is a certain amount of suspicion in their gaze, but
we look back and give them.
They accept that you are with one of theirs, like.
Okay.
If you were coming in alone, they would probably stop you and ask you some questions. At the very least, like, what the fuck are you doing here?
Orcs like the ones in Skyrim where they're like bloodkin. If you're not bloodkin, then you're not.
They're very tribal, very keep to their own, typically nomadic.
Squim. I love Squim.
I'm going to look for possible exits if needed in a hurry.
Okay.
Please don't.
I'm not going to try and use them. I'm just looking to see if there are any.
Just be prepared.
No, he's ready. He's ready to go.
What time is it in the day?
It is evening.
Is it morning?
It is evening. It's the sun is setting.
Yaghol just goes to the guards and goes, yeah, evening. Evening.
One of them will just look down. Evening.
What? Evening. Evening.
Evening.
This NPC doesn't have a lot of dialogue. Try saying Kektra and see what happens.
It's a very limited dialogue tree.
This is going to be a very long evening.
And Maud will take the wagon into the centre of the town.
Wagon.
And one of the guards that was at the gate goes off to meet with one of the elders, and then as you're waiting in the centre of the tent village, the guard comes back with an old orc with long greying beard coming down, eld tusks with many gold rings on them. Maud, I see you have returned. And Caelynn.
You looking fine.
You stand ready to face what you did.
Yes. Do I know this guy?
You would recognize this guy. This is a guy I should probably have named by this point.
Probably should have done.
Yeah.
Bear with me while I think through my life choices to this point of having not named this person in advance.
Okay.
Reggie.
This is Elder Dench.
Elder Dench. Give me that name in the chat.
Dench.
Wouldn't happen to be related to Dame Judy, would he?
It's spelled exactly like that, yes.
If he had drench in it, then I'll be like, did I hear that drink? Speaking of drench, I feel thirsty right now.
We have set up some tents at the edge of town. You can spend the night there. And the elders of the tribe will rule on your fate in the morning. Your friends
seems like a bit of a crock.
Your friends have travelled with you for a long time. You'll want some rest and to be refreshed for this.
I mean, it wasn't that long, but okay.
Does she get to defend herself at all, or are you guys just gonna pass judgment?
She will be able to defend herself, or someone can stand in her defense.
You're not gonna hurt her, are you?
I
Right,
personally
they
will
got-
not hurt her tomorrow, no.
Okay.
That's not very reassuring, has to be said.
Don't worry, guys. It's just gonna chop my head off, that's all.
That's not very reassuring.
Talon continues to be even less reassured.
You are led to a pair of
I just
tents
don't feel better about this.
on the outskirts of town.
Before we part ways, I do bow to the elder to give some sort of degree of respect to him.
He nods back to you. Do you head straight for the tents and sleep, or like, do you want to do anything else?
Are we allowed to do anything else?
They haven't said you can't. They've suggested that. Look, they've said that this is where you'll be staying, but
Okay, I'd like to explore the camp, please.
okay.
Oh, can I join you, Talon?
I was hoping to be quiet about it.
Okay.
Okay, yep, come on.
Okay. I'm the most quietest person here.
Clang.
I say that, and it's like an armory.
Yeah, he manages to trip into the armory and hit everything.
I say, Kenton, I'll come with you. Oh shit! Bang, 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 bang.
Suddenly, Talon starts screaming
Okay.
something about a fool of a toque, and nobody knows what he's talking about.
Talon and
Anybody else
Yaghol.
want to come on this little expedition?
Where are you going?
Investigator.
I'm just exploring the camp, see if I can find anything that might be useful.
I'll
I'm
come
gonna
with you.
start a fire.
Yeah, come on.
If there's a church or some sort of
We'll find-
religious camp, we can go there as well.
Either that or some sort of drinking establishment. It will drop you off there.
I think Fenwick would go have a little wander around by himself, but
Lunar's gonna meditate on the mountain because she's deep as fuck.
Okay.
You know what? Why not? That sounds pretty, legit.
So Caelynn and Luna start meditating together.
Not really. I
Or,
was
like-
gonna.
they're
No,
meditating.
actually, Caelynn is basically just gonna stay in the tent and just be miserable.
Well, on the fact that she's probably going to die tomorrow morning.
She's
Maud
going, ah,
Maud will stay with you.
Mm-hmm.
what a lovely husband.
Well, he
Um,
does want to tap that one more time.
everybody who is exploring the village,
Yes.
Yeah.
could you all roll me insight checks, please?
Insight. Oh shit.
Oh, it would have to be the one I'm not good at.
Waka! 20 fucking 4!
9. Really?
Okay.
I see all.
What?
As you wander the village,
Oh shit.
both of you separately wandering, Briar with Talon and Yaghol, who are bickering over the fact that Talon was trying to be stealthy in this. Yaghol pointing out that he can be stealthy. You look round and you notice that all of the orcs are over a certain age. You don't see any children. You don't see any teenage orcs. These are all sort of middle-aged and up orcs, which I think for orcs is still quite young,
They do age pretty quickly.
but basically there are not the normal amount of young orcs in this village that you would be expecting from the size of it.
I'm quickly having a look because I'm a nerd. orcs reach adulthood age 12 and live up to about 50.
So yeah, they're all about 25 and up.
Oh, okay.
You would expect there to be a mix of ages in this sort of a settlement,
But there ain't.
but there's a distinct lack of youthful orcs.
They've eaten the children.
Are there any females, or are they all?
There are a mixture of male and
There are
females
males
from
and
what you
females,
can
it's
see.
just that there's no young.
Correct.
Okay.
We
Oh, we're
ascend
back.
away for a lightning bolt.
We're back.
How bad is it?
Fenwick, on his own, strokes his chin, thinking it very curious.
Briar looks a little confused as well.
Tanner notices and goes, "What's up? What's wrong?"
Oh, nothing's wrong.
You look a bit bewildered.
No, I was just thinking. There's no kids here.
Huh.
Like, these are all adults.
Hey, you mention it. Well, it is evening time, so they could be in bed.
Are there no women around?
No, there is, but it's just I'd have thought, they might have at least a couple kids, and there's none.
Well, let's go. I want to try and head towards where the elders are. See if I can hear anything that they're planning for
Why
tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's time to get stealthy.
Oh yes.
Yes, I will join you.
Clang!
Time for Yakov to stick his foot in a bucket.
So well, that's our distraction.
I am the distraction.
Yagpole starts hopping along behind you with one foot in a bucket.
Tang, tang, tang.
Why does it happen to me? Lathander! No!
Could you, all three of you, please roll me stealth checks?
Oh shit.
Oh what?
Roll those stealthies.
Ooh.
Oh, that was low.
9 again.
All those natural 20s are coming back to haunt me now.
I got a 9 again.
You did.
I am not stealthy.
Why are you being so heavy on your feet, Talon?
I don't know. I don't know what it is. I think I must be off my game a bit.
Is the floor's muddy?
Yeah.
Well, he did just murder his wife. Yesterday.
What does that mean?
Day before yesterday now.
Yeah, 2 days ago.
2 days ago.
And his oldest friend. Maybe he's just got like a faraway look in his eye.
He's
You-
just sad.
You
She
start
can't
to
get
sneak
laid
up
on.
towards the important-looking tent in the middle of town, where you can still see there's a light burning. And as Briar and Talon approach it, they can hear on the inside old orcs discussing. Do either of you speak orc?
I think I can change. I can do tongue.
I believe I do not.
I don't.
No.
Then you hear old orcs speaking orc.
I speak giant, if that's close-ish.
It's a shame
Yeah.
that Lunar isn't actually with you because she
Oh.
can use like a
Yeah.
language thingy.
Oh, damn it.
I have to touch them to get their tongue.
Well, we can tell if they're raised voices though, can't we? Angry sort of general sort of tone, I guess.
You can tell tone. They are. There is one of them with a very raised voice.
Sorry, didn't mean to tap that.
That would have been a perfect spell to have right now. Yes.
Anybody want to run up the mountain and get her real quick?
It's only you it works on.
Yeah. They'd need to bring you, and you'd need to stealth here.
Right, you wait here. I'll go back and carry Luna back down.
She can misstep it.
There is one you can start to pick out voices in there. There is one raised voice that has an anger behind it, and there is one older voice that you can pick out that Orc is a very harsh tongue. This is a old Orc who is speaking a very harsh language in a calming voice.
Would I recognise any of these as the Orc who met us on the way in?
These two you do not recognise. You can every so often hear the third voice of Dench, Elder Dench.
Can we
Elder Dench.
Can we hear things being repeated quite a lot, like a specific word?
Or noises in general.
Yeah, noise. Yeah, basically.
You can
Something
hear
that'll
that.
make it sound like
You can hear that they're talking about Caelynn because Caelynn is a name.
Yes.
You can hear what was the word? The old Orc, the very old voice that is older than all others. Keeps saying something that sounds like Trabarak. Trabarak.
Oh, you know what you guys could do? When Lunar comes back from her meditation that evening,
Right,
to her when she casts Comprehend Language.
Trabarak. Any other words we can pick out?
That's the only one that really repeats a lot.
John, just send me that, please. Through Whisper. I want to know what that means because I speak Orc.
You wouldn't. You don't know this word yet.
I do. I speak Orc completely.
You speak Orc, but you do not know about this word. I will tell you what it means.
Oh.
Later.
Would Lunar...
Me thinks this might be another name.
The old Orc seems to keep repeating this, and it stops. Rat Damon, you do not speak Orc.
He speaks rat.
He speaks rat.
Trabiok.
Who's Sir Barrick Nightliff?
Oh, that's an old NPC.
I don't.
John, a rat just gave you evils. Do not take that.
I smite Rat Damon.
Oh,
Oh, that's not evils. That's like shifty look of lying. It's like, yeah, I know. Kind of averting gaze.
I turn to Brian and whisper, what do you think?
Shrugs.
Trabiok does not seem familiar to me. But they're obviously talking about our lovely Caelynn. So we have to protect her.
We
Or
will.
at least warn her about this. But in my opinion, we do not tell Maud about this.
We need to know what that word means, though.
We could ask. I have a feeling that we could ask Maud, but we don't know
Yeah.
if Maud is involved.
Maud seems to be on Caelynn's side, though. We should be able to trust him, I think.
Yeah.
I think we can.
Although the thing is that he's the one who insisted that Caelynn come here.
Because he's bound by his clan laws.
Well, yeah, but
He also said he would stand by her. At the very least, he can give us the information we need.
Orcs are very loyal to their tribe. They will always be on their tribe's side.
yeah,
So,
it's.
I don't. Well, whilst Maud is here, he is in more power over Caelynn.
Yeah. I
Right
suppose.
now, I don't trust him.
Only Maud will die.
He will do what he thinks is right. I'm pretty sure he can do that.
Lunar wanders down going, wow, it's really great that I know how to comprehend languages. Like, it is so
what a
awesome.
shame I can't use it.
Translate words and languages that I don't
For some
actually
for some
know.
reason, Luna is just saying this to the tents as nobody is actually there.
Right.
Oh, it's really great being able to comprehend languages.
Are those the only two words we can pick out? Are there any other words we might be able to pick out?
Those are the only two that you get repeating The old orc does say something about Mephistopheles, which is a name that
I know
you
that one.
recognise.
I think I recognise that one.
Um,
Is the angry orc shouting any words?
He shouts a word. He shouts a word a couple of times, not enough that it's. It comes up a few times, but he's silenced each time.
What does it start with? I'm making it think it's great.
Me and the other orcs are like, that's a real bad word, even for us.
Defarak.
Sorry, what is that? Shh.
Defarak. Defarak.
The fuck?
Okay.
So he's saying, the fuck! And everyone's saying, hey, language, man!
Is it all
Like,
right? It's written on
Our
right.
language might
Yes,
sound
I'm getting this down. That's why I'm making notes. And my plan now is to go back and ask Luna what all this means.
Talon, when did you have a notepad? You got,
a thief. He just
He has-
carries shit around.
He has a to-do list.
It just has a. Oh.
I try and remember this stuff.
He just has a notepad, and at the top of it,
To-do list. Say Briar.
Do this. Kill wife. Cross through.
no, just at the top of every page, it says notes from Keyleth Leodan.
Pick up dry cleaning.
Polish.
So-
Yeah. Dust off statue.
John, is
That
that all,
statue's no longer there.
is that all from the elders?
Yes.
Helen, that statue's no longer there.
Yeah, it's probably in cross through as well.
What should we do then, guys? Have we had enough listening? Or should we go and?
I think we've heard about all we can from this. We've got some words, but yeah, I'm happy to head back if you guys are.
Let's head back. Let's find Maud.
Do we have to stealth to get back?
No, I'll let you keep your stealth rolls.
How did we pass with 9?
They were being very loud.
Your
Yeah.
What your 2 successes, I presume, would cover up the 9.
He didn't say it was a group stealth check, but I'm sticking. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Why not?
Which is also how I let someone get away with the 2 the other night on a stealth. Anyway.
I'll try and stealth, okay, guys? Tit.
And
Talon, teach me your ways.
and on the way back, Yaghol steps his other foot in another bucket.
Talon just face palms.
I'm not there, but I'm just shaking my head. I'm not stubborn. I'm not angry.
Somewhere, somehow, Caelynn is disappointed in you.
Your husband tells you, "Why are you shaking your head for?" Says, "I just have a feeling Yaghol's done something stupid."
Talon just goes the whole way back with just like his head in his hands.
Oh my god.
It physically hurts him to see this.
I couldn't be an assassin, can I, Talon?
Not that way, no.
I could be the good little sister Briar.
Yeah, Briar, you teach him stuff.
You'll have a new little sister in no time, Talon.
Oof.
The new little sister will be Yaghol.
I randomly just pick up Briar and Cuddle saying, no, I'm happy with this one.
Actually, I wasn't intending that she was about to die. I'm just saying, like, you might as well have another little sister at the same time. Waste a little sister. You just have 2 little sisters.
Even the Thander's looking up and going, damn, that hurt.
See them on, man.
Ow.
You guys make your way back to the tents. Fenswick, are you?
Yeah, I'm not really doing anything. I'm just kind of like looking around.
You just wandered.
Having a look around, see what it's like, because you've never been inside an orc encampment before. So...
Not many have.
So yeah, he thought he'd give it a look around, and then just heads back to the tents.
Okay, so I take it Luna's out somewhere, sitting cross-legged, doing something weird.
Luna has apparently returned from the mountain.
No, she's
no,
meditating
she's
on a
gonna stay
rock
up
somewhere.
Disturb her. Disturb her. Go on.
A crowd of orcs slowly forming, looking very...
I walk up to Luna and gently tap her on the shoulder.
Yes.
Do you I hear you. Do you by any chance understand Orcish?
I can.
Because I've got a list of a couple of words that
Let's
I'd like to
stop.
know what the meaning of.
Let's talk about this back at the tent.
Okay.
Walk with him back to the tent.
Walk back to the tent.
That's a point. While I was walking around, did I see any animals that would be specific to Orcish encampments? Probably not. But
No,
no.
You'd see the normal sort of farm animal style things. So
what a shame.
goats and pigs, probably.
Yeah, so I've already got.
You probably got both of those.
Have you got? I can see like a checklist of all the animals. Got that one. Got that one.
I literally do.
He's got that, yes. Is there?
I need to see a photo of that.
Is there anything from your checklist that you would think would be particularly?
No, it's just I was wondering.
No, yeah, no. They've got normal farm animals, goats and pigs.
I really should be looking for animals more as because I really want a dire wolf. I want a dire wolf. Damn it.
Snatch.
Is this D&D Pokemon? Yes, Sean's got to catch them all.